In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a notification when someone fills out a form that you have on a landing page that you've built in Highlevel. So first we need our form. So I'm just going to show you quickly about the form to show you some cool things that we can use when we're creating forms. So we want to collect the lead's name and the phone number, maybe email. And then you can, of course, here you can change the text here and you can make it required or not. Okay, like that. And then you can also add a custom field. So this is quite cool that you can do this, because then you can have the lead fill in and answer questions. So you can either have them answer, type in what they want, or you can have them choose from a drop-down menu, or you can have a checkbox and result. So let's let them fill in some text. So you can ask them, for example, you can ask them a question and have them fill in their answer. So you can let them describe, for example, describe your project. For example, if they want to do some home decoration or something, reconstruction, something like that, you can have them fill out here. And you put that on the contacts additional info. Yeah. So then we collect their answer in the form, and we also want to add like a nice button here. And we can change the color and everything. Maybe it should be something more that stands out a little bit more. And then we want to make this full width. Okay, like that. So form. Okay, so let's do this. Now we just have to make sure we're using this on the landing page in our funnel. So you do this on your landing page. And we can either add it as in like in a pop-up when they press a button. We can also just add it, add the form as it is. For example, like that. And we choose our form here. So they can fill out the form there, or they can, if they press a button, we can have that, the pop-up coming up. So when the button is clicked, we choose open pop-up, and then we make sure that our form is in the pop-up. So here we have our form offer B. That form should be there with the orange button. Okay, and then when they just make sure that when they, yeah, here in the form, when they press submit, the redirect actions should be, go to next step. So then they will go to the next step in the funnel. Okay, so now we have that there. So now when someone fills out the form, we want to get a notification. We want to get their full name, the last name, the phone number, the email, and this text, and we want to send that to our client, the business that should contact the lead. So then we make an automation for this. We go to automation and create a workflow. And we create from scratch. So then we need to add a trigger. So the trigger is form is submitted, and we need to choose which form because maybe you have many forms. So we choose this one. So form submitted offer B, example like that. So when this is submitted, we want to get a notification. So then we want to send a notification to the lead first. So we want to let the lead know that we have gotten their information and that we will contact them. It's just a nice way to let the lead know that we are on it and that they will be contacted and everything worked fine. So we can, for example, send them a text message. For this, you should have your text messaging set up by the lead connector phone system or by Twilio. So we want to send this text message, and then we can set the text message to the lead saying hi, and then we can drag in their name. Thank you for showing interest in our offer. We'll get in touch shortly. And maybe from phone number. Maybe you want to type in the business phone number here so that the lead knows who's going to call from what number, so they pick up when the business calls them. Let's just type in the number there, and then you can type in here what's the business number, business name there. So then when the lead fills out the form, they will get a text message, and you can also test here and send it to yourself to see what this looks like. So when you do this, always test to see that it looks good. If you want to test that if this is working, then you just fill out the form by yourself and put in something there so you know that this works. Okay, so then we want to send a notification to the business, and then I usually put in the wait step, and then because I want to send the business the notification Monday through Friday and only maybe 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So in working hours, I don't want to send a notification to the business owner in the night. Maybe the people fill in the form late at night or in the weekends, and the business won't be able to call them, and we don't want to disturb them when they can't call them anyway. So we wait until Monday through Friday. It is working hours. Wait until hours. So we save this. And then we want to send the business a notification. And you can do this in 3 ways. It's called internal notification. So you can send the business owner, the person who's going to call the lead or contact the lead. You can send them an email, a notification, or a text message. So you can send them an email here. From name, I usually type in my agency name or something like that, so they know where this email is coming from. And then you can either just put in their email address here in custom email, or if you have made them a user in the system, you can just choose them that user if you have it. But we don't have any users in this account. It's a demo account, so let's just fill in the client's email address and then subject. You have a new lead, and then we can lead from. Then we can pull in the contact's name and the contact's phone number and the contact's email, and also what they answered in the questions. So that will be down here in custom fields. So this is what we asked them in the form. So we will also send that to the business owner. Okay, so now this email will go out. So it will send, you will have a new lead from, and it will say what the person filled out in the form, their name, their phone number, email, and their message. So you can do that, and you can also send an internal notification by a notification. So this means that the business owner will get, or the person that you, the salesperson who's gonna contact the lead, they will get a notification in the Lead Connector app. So in this case, you have to make them a user in Highlevel and tell them to download the Lead Connector app. So it looks like this. So this is an app they can have on the phone, and they can see all their leads coming in and see the leads contact information and write email to them and send text message to them and so on. So you ask the business to download this app, and they can get a notification in the app. So here you can send them a message, new lead, and you can use the same message. And then you can redirect them to the contact information, and then you should choose what user should get this notification. Is it the business owner, the salesperson, anyone who's gonna be in charge of connecting the lead? You choose them here, and that person needs to be a user in the system, so you have to add them as a user. Okay, and then you can save that. I can't do that now because I don't have any users in this account. And you can also send an internal notification by SMS. It works the same. So the business will get a text message in their phone, and it's the same that you can choose the user who should get the text message, or you can just type in the number, the phone number to that person here, and you can save that. So, and then there are some settings here. So this you can just check the settings that they are what you want them to be. Allow multiple means that a contact can enter this workflow more than once. For example, if you want them to be able to fill out the form many times and get these messages every time. I usually do that if I want them to be able to sign up many times. And then you mark this as red, so those outgoing messages won't show up as messages in the conversations tab. And this is also a nice tool, the history to use. So if something goes wrong with this later on and you don't see the messages going out, you can always check the history and see what went wrong and why. Okay, so then we just publish this and we can change the name here. Form submitted for offer B. Okay, so then when this form is submitted, the lead will get a text message saying that we will be in touch with them. They will get all the information. You can maybe send them the business's website or some reviews or something like that to make the person know that this is a reliable and good business to make business with. And then you wait until working hours and you send the business a notification by email or text message or a message in the app. Yeah, so that's it. And then we could do a lot more here, but that's it. And then if you want the lead to show up also in the opportunities tab and up here, for example, that this person should be called. And if you have made the business owner or the salesperson a user in Highlevel, then you can make tabs here for them and they can keep track of all their leads and who they have called or not. But for that, you need another automation. Let me know if you would like to know how to do that as well. Thanks.